Dude, this cat, I'm sitting shit on the bed. I just laid on the bed and I realized I was laying in fucking cat shit. So I pull it off and I'm like, it's a fucking duvet. So I'm like, okay, well, hopefully I won't have to wash the comforter. I peel off the duvet and it bled through. And this cat has the fanciest litter box I've ever seen in my life. It looks like a spaceship. So I'm like, why today? I always have a set of sheets. It really comes in handy when it's the last night and you want to wash the sheets for them, but you have to get up really early. So you're like, well, I'll just do it the night before and then I can just use my own sheets. No one can relate to this at all. I like doing this because it makes me like kind of get used to having animals around and learning patience with them. Like in a way, I'm just like training myself to be more nurturing because I was struggling with that. I didn't have any animals for like 5 years. Like I would see people walking their dogs in the cold and I was like, ooh, I'm so glad I don't have to do that because I've done it. And that is like the worst part about having an animal is having to go out in the cold with them while they just sniff grass. But I also want to learn how to be more patient and like deal with those kinds of situations where you have to sacrifice your comfort for another living thing. I think that would make me obviously a better person. Not that I was a bad person before, but it was just something I wanted to become better at. I just like kind of let myself be spoiled for a long time. I don't want to do anything that makes me uncomfortable. And now I'm like, all right, I want to do a lot of things that make me uncomfortable because I want to be a little bit stronger and wiser. So I mean, I felt like I just kind of hit my like, this is me, this is growth. I just like learned how to deal with certain levels. I don't care about this anymore. I am trying to learn how to be a minimalist. Anything to like make you carry around makeup less will further your chances of not having to carry around a purse. If I'm going out like on a night where I'm partying and drinking, I'll probably bring a bag in case I have to put my wallet in there at some point or someone's keys or my phone. And it has to be like something I can strap. I stay strapped and I'll dance with it. I don't care what I'm doing. Like I will leave it on all night. I don't care if it fucks up my outfit. I'm gonna just have my strap on. It's so nice. It's so nice being able to clip your keys to your pants. I used to wear a lanyard around my neck. Like I thought that was cool. But I see a lot of people carabinering it. I think if anything, it's not that people think it's not cool to do that. It's just like a lesbian and a man. It's just like a very manly trait. And usually when a girl does it, they happen to be lesbian. I was never a girly girl, but I played with Bratz dolls until I was like 11 or 12. I only had one friend that I would play with those with growing up, and we met at a really young age. It was just me and her. We never like told anybody about this after a certain age, but we were like, this is our thing. We thought we were gonna do it forever. We would start playing with our Bratz dolls and we would make them fuck each other, cheat on each other. When they came out with guys, before that we were like using our old like Ken doll from our Barbie collection. We started with those. Fucking tortured us that the ratio wasn't right. You could never mix your Barbies with your Bratz. That was criminal. We decided to just start cutting hair off the ugly ones. Like Weird Barbie, that was a thing, but it wasn't Weird Barbie, it was the guy. And it was some girl we tried our best to make look like, you know, a guy that we thought was attractive. And then they finally came out with like the boys and we had to get our hands on one. We made up a reality show with these dolls. There was drama. We would say to ourselves, like in the middle of playing with them, we'd be like, God, this is a good game, right? We like give ourselves like words of encouragement throughout the night, and then we'd be like, let's keep playing. But after like, I don't know, maybe 3rd grade, we were still playing with them and we were like, I don't think anyone can know about this. I was like, do you play with anyone else? And she was like, no, do you play with anyone else? And I was like, No, because what the shit we were doing with them was like way above our age bracket. We would try to play dolls with like other girls. We were just like, no one knows how to play this game. When we weren't doing that, we were playing with like our siblings, and we created this game called Bring It On Butt Plug. We were trying to do it like that show All That, or like SNL, you know, like the sketch shows. We were trying to make up like our own version of it. It was really sweet. Whenever I was a kid, it was like you just hang out with whoever lives in your neighborhood. There was a lot of friends I had that I only saw at school. I never saw them outside. I couldn't walk to their house. You had to be able to walk to someone's house if you wanted to hang out with them, and that was how you got like really close with people. And obviously we didn't have phones or really a whole lot to distract us. There was like one computer for the whole house to use, and everybody was constantly fighting over it. I can't even have fun in the pool anymore as an adult unless I'm drunk. I'm just like, I don't know what to do in a pool. I played in the pool when I was a kid. That was fun, but now I'm like, I don't know what to do in the pool. I'm not a good swimmer, I've learned. I can swim, like I know how to, you know, swim like this, but like I can't stay above water easily. I have to hold onto the wall the whole time. A floaty is amazing. I love a floaty. I can like lay my head on it. I don't really like to sit in the floaty though. I like to have control over the floaty. Honestly, I just want a noodle. I think that's what I want. I want something that's like light enough to keep me above water, but I have control over it. That's how I like to swim. I never like to buy them because then I'm stuck with them forever. And I love working like the drive-through line because I just get to take their order, next customer, take their order, next customer, take their order, next. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. It's just the right level of niceness. And I'm out there in the sun. I'm like, this is just exactly the right way to start your day. Because everybody that rolls through there is nice as fuck. The rudest person I had wasn't even that rude. And I also didn't even care. I was like, bro, you're driving a Tesla. It's just like rich people cars, shiny as fuck. Like these people just drove it off the lot. Brand new. Every single car is from like 2026 and they smell good. And so when they try to be like smart, I'm like, your day's not that bad. I'm amazed at the amount of senior citizens that are on Apple Pay and stuff. I'm like, my grandpa does not know Apple Pay. I don't think anybody in their 90s is doing Apple Pay though. I feel bad. I had to block my grandparents on Facebook. I had to do it for their own good though. I'm like, y'all don't need to know me that way. I never want my grandparents to come to a comedy show. Hell no, that would be my nightmare. A crowd of 6 people and 2 of them are my grandparents. I think that would be the worst bomb. Anytime I bomb on stage, I'm just like, well, at least it wasn't that. I did a show where just my dad came. And I really didn't care that much, to be honest, because it's a club that I'm like comfortable at. I was like, yep, he's here. I mean, you guys can perform, but I don't think I'm going to. No, like, not gonna do that. Like, but luckily, like 12 people showed up, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I can do that. But my dad was still in the front row. Oh my God, I don't even know what to pack. I'm just like, I hate packing. Oh, I just want to get rid of everything that I own. I am excited for it to not be winter because I won't have to pack so many clothes. That's one thing too I'm trying to get used to, is like dealing with the weather changes without complaining about it all the time. Kind of an annoying conversation to have every day pretty much, especially if you live in Texas. The weather is very much talked about here. I bring it up sometimes, but it would be nice to just like think of other things to bring it up and not think about the weather so much, because the more you think about it, the worse it is. We're just focusing on it. I don't want to focus on it. I just want to be able to power through. I've like been lugging this curling iron around. I'm just trying to see if I'll use it or not, and I haven't used it once. But I was so excited when my stepmom gave it to me. I was like, oh, I've always wanted one of these. It'll be something I use on like a special occasion, but there's really none of that going on. I want to look good for my age. So I wear makeup a lot more. I sort of contour, but I feel like people act like contouring is this whole big crazy process. For me, it's just, I just put the concealer under my eyes, on my nose, and like around my mouth, and like kind of here, and I'll just like blend it there, boom, and then I take a contour brush and I just put it in this, you know, brown, like bronzer kind of thing, and I just like swipe it, like chisel the cheekbones a little bit, and then I kind of go around here, and then I just like dab my eye with it too, so I just like darken my eyes and like wave it out. Like that's it. And then I grab the highlighter and I'm like, I just kind of dab some of that on my cheeks and my nose and like a little bit on my forehead. And then I grab the blush and I just like put my finger in it and just like lightly dab it. And then I grab a brush and I just lightly like sweep it. Getting my nails done was a reward. I mean, every time I see a bad bitch with nails, I'm just like, damn, like, she may not even be that bad of a bitch, but she's got the nails. So it's like, who cares? She's got the nails.